first to fall out from an awful few days for Newcastle. Led Ferdinand must fight on the striker if they're to stand any chance of winning the title. This weekend's event wiping millions of pounds off the value of the club. The feeling on hindsight is to pay back Newcastle sooner rather than later. Phil Edwards reports.
Ferdinand's £6 million move to Tottenham was confirmed. His new club has been bolstered by recent signings and its fortunes are rising. His old club share price in decline.
I think Newcastle are obviously going to be looking for another striker. They have to bring a striker in. You know, that's football, unfortunately.
Did it come as a surprise when they said that you could leave?
But you know, it's just football and crazy things happen. They decided that £6 million was good money for a first-year-old.
The other major blow to Newcastle is, of course, Alan Shearer's Saturday's Umbro International Tournament clash with Chelsea. The fact that it coincided with a transfer deal the club couldn't refuse meant Newcastle were to lose the Premiership's most prolific striker. It's a double whammy that's left much of Tyne.
What else could there be? I mean, they've lost goal scorer in the game today, and not only that, they've decided to sell his sidekick. I mean, Shearer and Ferdinand scored 48 goals. That was 57 goals those three scored last season. That was 92. That's a heck of a dent.
And for that reason, the city of Newcastle is almost as gloomy as the proverbial fog on the Tyne.
It's a big blow, like, it's so scary. You only when you start doing it, I thought, oh God, not again. But they can't, well, the station can't be up for a long time, but I didn't believe what they probably back soon. I think he still, I hope he goes out and buys another player. I really think the way things is going, I think it's looking quite bleak. And I think all the fans are thinking that as well. I think it's the point of the whole town this morning, the way things are.
Newcastle must now move quickly to sign more new players before the deadline for the potentially lucrative campaign in Europe and the halted decline in the club's share price.
Certainly, yes. I mean, you know, I wasn't too happy when Newcastle United said they were going to launch onto the stock market. I mean, that's shown today by, you know, the massive fall in money because of Shearer's injury and the sale of Ferdinand. And this is where sometimes things can go wrong.
Indeed, it hasn't been a good day for Newcastle.
I was officially told close to 2 weeks ago that the board had had a meeting and they decided £6 million they would let me go.
But when Ferdinand walked away from his old club the last time 3 days ago, it appeared to leave the success of the team on the field and on the financial markets in the hands of fellow striker Alan Shearer. But with Shearer's ankle operation now set to keep him out of the game for months, it's no surprise Newcastle's shares took a tumble. £12 million have been wiped off the company's value. Events have left Newcastle fans confused and angry at financial deals going on behind closed doors.
Newcastle United was once a very open club. Now, since the involvement of the PLC, you know, things seem to have gone back to the old days where Newcastle United fans are very much in the dark about what goes on behind the scenes.
With Newcastle's high-profile roles will be to flag up potential conflict between shareholders and supporters.
We've now gone from the working class game, if you like, to the middle class game, and now we seem to be going to the upper echelons. And hopefully, you know, with the appointment of David Mellor today, you know, as far as somebody to come and try and help the fans out, to try and get football back to the working roots and try to encourage and try and make it more acceptable for, you know, the working class to come back to football.
So what today's events have shown is that football now faces a difficult dilemma, both to satisfy the fans.
Responsibility of replacing England's #1 striker, number 9.
It's going to be kept in limbo, isn't it, until probably early next year, but very, very disappointing weekend. Virtually a year to the day since Shearer signed, you know, and all the euphoria we had last year when Shearer signed was fantastic, and now it's just like, you know, just like a relative's died, really. Especially with the sale of Ferdinand, Newcastle had the last-ditch attempt to try and keep him at the club, which I don't think anybody expected to work. You know, once they decided to sell him, they decided to sell him. Let's just hope that, you know, Newcastle United and Dalglish and John Hall have something in the pipeline.
Who do you blame for the
events of the weekend. Do you think it's wrong that money seems to be ruling the game now?
Well, money's always ruled the game, you know. I mean, there's a lot of TV companies that to blame for that, you know. I'm not going to mention them in particular, but also our chairman who happened to swear down that, you know, Les Ferdinand wasn't going to leave a week ago. And, you know, now, we're left without, you know, £6 million striker who's done a lot for us over the last 2 seasons. I think the blame can't really be laid at anybody's door in particular. It's just a combination of events, but it's a very disappointing start of the season by Newcastle United, and let's just hope things can get better.
We lost the league now before a ball's been kicked.
Well, Alex Ferguson would probably like to think so. He'll probably have his say on this scenario in the next couple of days. I like to think that Newcastle United have still got a big enough squad and a strong enough squad to compete in all the competitions they're in, and let's hope that come the turn of the year when Alan Shearer is back to full fitness that you know, we're still in enough competitions for Alan to, you know, produce the goods and probably claim that for the silverware Newcastle United fans have been waiting for.
What about these rumours that Robbie Fowler's about to sign for Newcastle?
Well, they've been going out for 3 months, not 3 years, not 3 weeks, sorry. It would be great to see Robbie Fowler in a black and white shirt. The other names have been bandied around, such as, you know, Del Piero and Suka, and I think, you know, the foreigners have got more chance of arriving at Newcastle United than Robbie Fowler at the moment. But there again, I think a lot of us doubted that Alan Shearer would pull on a black and white shirt last year, and look what happened there. So, you know, anything's possible, and money does talk, as you say.
What pansy?
Well, I think at first it was a bit of a body blow to lose Les Ferdinand, because, you know, Les has been, you know, a very, very popular player at Newcastle in the 2 years that he's been here. Scored some fantastic goals, and as we all know, you know, Newcastle United fans love a number 9. But I think really when you get to look at it, Kenny Dalglish is in charge of the team affairs. He tells, you know, the board of directors when he wants to buy players and when he wants to sell players. And I think we all know now that Kenny Dalglish wanted to sell Les Ferdinand. And I think, you know, everyone praised Kenny when he first arrived at the club. He's got a very good CV. I think when you look at it, to tell you the truth, Kenny will get it right.
No one should fool themselves. What to do it?
I disagree as well with people saying that it's not going to be exciting, you know. Kenny Dalglish is one of the most exciting players that I've had the privilege to ever watch. And I think really that, you know, this season, Kenny's playing will reflect in the way the team plays, you know. I think, you know, it could be our year to win something.